guys, it's Hannah here. So, today I am sitting down and yeah, this is gonna be quite different. You probably read the title of this video, so you already know that this is going to be a rant video, which I've never done before. And don't worry, it's not gonna be like super serious or anything. It's just, there's something that I've been wanting to, I guess, discuss with you guys for a while now. And the subject that I want to talk about, I would like to call mainstream LPS. But before I kind of get to my point, I want to kind of tell you guys a little story about when I first started collecting LPS. So I started collecting LPS in 2008, but because it was at Christmas and like the very end of the year, I count 2009 as my very kind of first dedicated year as a LPS collector. And I'll show you right here actually which pets were the first ones I got. These are not all of them, these are just some. But it was a set that was called Pets Around the World, and it had all of these bunch of different types of pets. So these were some of them. I didn't really have a favorite out of these, but I do know that this one was kind of the main one that I played with, so I guess it kind of became my favorite. So flash forward a little bit, I started collecting LPS, and then I got my very first LPS when I went to the store for the first time and bought LPS on my own with my own money. And one of the very first pets that I got was actually this one. Her name is Krabby, has been since the day I got her, and as you can see, she is a hermit crab. And then I had my dream LPS, and the main one that I wanted for a long time was actually this one, which, as you can see, is an ostrich. So these two were, I guess, kind of my favorites for a while. I still love them so much. I guess mainly because of their sentimental value to me, but also because I still think they're really cute and I really like their colors and everything. Maybe flashing forward like a year or something, I got a new dream LPS. I really wanted an LPS cow, and eventually I found one, and it was this one. And this became my favorite LPS that I had in my collection. But I remember that my cousin and my little brother, they used to make fun of me for having this as my favorite, because, well, my cousin, she also collected LPS, and she just didn't really like the cows, I guess. But my brother used to say that he thought that the hair looked like poop. Yeah, none of them could really understand why I like this one so much, but I don't know, I just did, I loved it. And something that I remember very well from collecting LPS in the early years was how I loved to collect all the pets that were like different. Hasbro used to come out with these like special edition pets. It was like a whole new mold or design that they had never done before. Like this one, for example. This was the very first LPS possum, and I loved this one. This was also one of my favorites. Actually, I think it was my very favorite for a while. I think even when I started thinking about starting a channel, I wanted this one to be like my mascot or something. Yeah, kind of hard to look back at now, but I love to collect the special edition pets. Those were the ones I wanted the most. And my like top 10 LPS collection pets back in the day, they used to be almost only these special edition pets. But then there were the limited edition pets, and these were, well, limited edition, so they were super rare, but also you could only get them by collecting stickers that you would get in like LPS packages when you bought them new, and then send it to Hasbro, and they would give you and send you that limited edition LPS for free. And I thought that was so awesome. Sadly though, the first time around that they did this, I think it was only available in America, so living in Sweden, I cannot get my hands on that, which made me really sad. But the second time around, they made it available in Sweden, and I was so excited. So of course, I followed the instructions, I sent in the stickers, and look what came in the mail. The limited edition LPS elephant. And this one, I was, oh my gosh, this was like the holy grail pet for me. So I guess you could say that these were some of my favorite pets. But then I discovered LPS tube, which was amazing. And I guess it wasn't until I started my own channel in August 2010 that I slowly started noticing a trend of what pets people like to use in their videos. And later I realized that none of the pets that I used to have as my favorites, none of them were included in these trends. Looking back now, I think that subconsciously I started liking different pets. I think I was pretty influenced by what other people were using in their videos, because I mean, my very first series, LPS Cool, I used 2 short-haired cats, and yeah, you'll probably know where I'm going with this video by now. I started noticing what I now like to call the big 5 pets, which, I mean, these ones were not included, so out with those. And the ones that were included, we have the short-haired cats, we have the Great Danes, we have the Collies, the Dachshunds, and lastly but not least, the Cocker Spaniels. These are the ones that I like to call the big 5 pets. And they only consist of dogs and cats. And in the beginning, when I started collecting LPS, it wasn't that I didn't like dogs and cats, but as you can see, my favorites were kind of odd animals, like they weren't the common pets, really. And I think when I was buying LPS, or, you know, found LPS that I liked and had on my wish list, I didn't really think about it if it was a cat or a dog or a cow. If I liked the shape or the colors, I mean, I liked the pet. I didn't really think about it too much. I just liked it, you know? But most importantly, I didn't like any LPS pets because someone else liked them. So yes, these big 5 pets are what I would like to call mainstream LPS. Because you see these, well, not maybe in every single LPS video, but you do see them in most. But you kind of always see them used as the same thing, you know, like the Great Dane is always the hot guy at the school or something like that. You want to know which was the hot guy in my collection? This was the hottest guy out there, and he was a Hollywood star, and he was the one that every girl wanted. But things do not really work that way anymore. If I would use him, his name is Simon, by the way. If I would use... Excuse me, mister. If I would use Simon in a video, which I actually did in the very beginning of my channel, I mean, even back then, people would make comments like, oh my gosh, he's not hot. You know, like, why would you use him? I guess after a while, I started noticing this, and I started caring what people thought, and I started caring what other people used. Now, I don't want to say that I don't like these pets, because I do. And the thing is that after a while, I even started collecting all of them. Of course, I had to get them on eBay, and they were super expensive. I was still lucky to start collecting them as early as I did, because if I would have waited until today, whew, I would have had to spend 2 or 3 times as much. My point is that I do love these very much. I'm just saying that from the beginning, I didn't. LPS Tube changed my taste for LPS, I guess you could say. And I'm not saying that's necessarily bad. I got influenced by what people used, and also a little bit of what people thought I should use in my videos. And of course, I mean, I wanted to make videos that my subscribers liked, and because they liked these pets, of course, I wanted to use them. What makes me a little bit sad is that now I see a lot of newer LPS tubers. They're starting out, and maybe you're one of them. Maybe you're just starting out with your channel and making videos, and maybe you're just starting out with your collection as well. And you see us, people like me, using pets like these that now cost like $50 on eBay, and you can't get those. The Holy Grail pets, like this one, was for me. And that makes me a little bit sad, because I feel like people feel like they need to have and use these pets in order to be popular or be liked on LPS Tube. And that I think, is my point of this video. And I feel like it's sad that people feel this way, that they need to have them, or that they are kind of forced to like them. If you do like them, that's totally fine. I mean, I knew people who liked them even before I knew that they were popular, or before, like my cousin from the beginning, based on what's popular now, she always had better taste in LPS than me, because she always liked the Cocker Spaniels or the Collies, and I like the weird ones. And please understand that I'm not making this video to tell anyone that, no, stop using these, be a rebel, or whatever, you know. I guess what I want to get out there and kind of first ask to you, do you really love these pets? And secondly, if your answer is yes, then if you genuinely do love them and they are your favorite type of LPS, of course, by all means, you should use them. But if you feel like you're one of those that only use them because you feel like you have to, then I would suggest that you start using the pets that you really love, because there's nothing wrong with that. And I mean, I myself should get better at this. I should stop using the pets that everyone else wants to see and start using the pets that I want to see in my videos. But because I do genuinely love these pets now, it's hard for me to just stop. But I mean, I still love the other pets, these ones that I loved from the very start. So I'm thinking I should start using them more in my videos. That's really what I came here to say, to encourage all of you to be yourself and don't change for anyone else. Even if it's a small thing, like stop using the mainstream LPS if those are not your favorites. I haven't really seen people talk about this topic much, and I felt I just want to get it out there and we can start a discussion. And if you guys totally disagree with me, then that's fine. This is something I've noticed over the years, and I feel like I just wanted to get it out there. So thank you so much for listening, and maybe we can make a change together. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you soon. Bye for now!